Hi Libras, this week we are in our first week of Mercury Retrograde and it is in your sign of Libra. It's lasting from September 27th until October 18th, about 3 weeks, and it is a time when we are really focused on our relationships and how we communicate and how we think, what kind of mindsets we have within them. So for you, this is going to be a time when you are putting your attention on number one, on yourself, and it's going to be a time when, you know, any imbalances that you have in a particular relationship or in all of your relationships, this is going to be a chance for you to try and reset the scales a little bit and try and balance it out so that, you know, favour does sometimes fall onto you. So by that, what I mean is that you might start to notice things in this 3 week period. You might start to notice where you're giving too much. You might start to notice where you know, other people perhaps use you as a bit of a sounding board, or, you know, to kind of dump their complaints onto. Maybe you've got one particular friend who every time you see them, they're kind of just talking about themselves and their problems, and you never really get to share yours, and there's that imbalance there. It might be that you have some imbalances perhaps within you as well, where you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Perhaps you're kind of like, no, I have to just show up perfect all the time, and you don't want to kind of express that vulnerability. If that is the case, then this week and Mercury retrograde, the next 3 weeks, are going to be a chance for you to just balance that out a little bit, you know, allow yourself to experience your shadows as well as your light. You know, maybe you're going to state some boundaries with somebody and say, hey, you know, can I share what's going on with me this time as well? Or, you know, I only have an hour for you today. Like these kind of things. This is going to be a really good time for you to be able to express those. So let's see what the tarot has to add. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Six of Cups. So yes, there is a person or an experience or a memory from your past that is still affecting you, and this is a chance for you to really lay down some boundaries with this. It might be that you kind of have to say no to somebody this week, and throughout Mercury retrograde. It might be that you just start to say no to everybody, not, you know, not in a rude way, but in a way that perhaps you've never been able to do before. You know, you kind of finally feel that power of the Emperor, where you're like, do you know what? My time is valid and my experience is valid, and I am worthy of, you know, my own approval. I don't have to listen so much to somebody else. So you're going to get a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher at this Mercury retrograde, and it's going to really heal something from your past. It might be that you've got some past experience that is causing you to maybe be a little bit people pleasing, and that this is going to come up for you in order for you to heal it, and you're going to get great strength from it at this Mercury retrograde. So let me know in the comments if it resonated. Otherwise, you can book a full reading from the links below and pop back next week. I will talk more about this, and much love.